Snap Fitness in Grand Island offers 24-hour access, free weights, strength training machines, cardio equipment, nutrition plans, and personal trainers. They'll work with you to help you reach the goals you have in mind. Located at 217 East Dolly Park Road in GI.
Alrighty, welcome to In the Hoop. I'm George A. with Bobby Mills, the 1,000-yard guy. We are in a very cold office here at the Grand Island Independent. And Zach Mayhew behind the camera, checking things out. He's giving the microphone the kind of the evil eye.
Yeah.
I hope you can hear us. We'll shout, if only to hurry. Because So anyway, we're going to talk some high school hoops. We saw a good one Friday night. We live streamed the Grand Island Central Catholic game, and well, good one in the sense it was have the inner city rivalry. I like that, but
Big crowd.
Yeah, not much offense.
No, no, there wasn't. But
I thought an extra point might win it, or
I
a field
thought
goal maybe.
so did I at one point. Yes.
So the Crusaders get it done 38-25. The Northwest made a little run into the third, beginning of the fourth. I think they were just too far behind. Central Catholic's defense pushed them way out on the court.
Yeah,
Zach and I were talking about that. So they were trying to run their offense from 30 feet away. It was just too tough.
And that's what you do to Northwest with that height in there, And I thought Northwest did a terrific job on Johanna.
I did too. And I thought they did a great job on the boards.
They did.
They just could not get good open looks.
They couldn't. They're not shooting very well right now, but the fact that they're just not getting many shots is, you're not going to make many points if you don't have the opportunities. And that wasn't caused by them. That was the defense.
Good defensive effort by Central Catholic. And, they picked up the slack enough other players that Johanna Gaifan didn't get his points.
Yep.
But, I thought Elijah Hunter had a great floor game and ended up with 14 points.
Yeah, he did. And he'll drive to the hoop, which is good.
Yeah, and I thought that created a little open space. So it's nice to see the inner city thing.
Oh boy! And there was not another game in town, which helped, but the stands were full. It was a great atmosphere.
It was a good atmosphere. Really enjoyed it, and was glad we got to be part of that. The Islanders, we'll start in Class A here. The Islanders, 3-6 on the season, have a pretty tough weekend. They go to Norfolk, and having made that trip a few times with my son, that is not an easy place to win a basketball game, or a football game, or a baseball game.
No matter what, huh?
Yeah. And, of course, Ben Reese is loaded this year, 9-0.
Boy.
They are number one in the power points. Stu has them number 2, has Prep number 1 in his rankings.
That's probably right.
And I think that's probably accurate. Prep's played a tougher schedule in the Metro. But Norfolk's loaded. They're big. They're fast.
I saw them Saturday.
Yeah,
not Saturday, New Year's Eve.
You saw them at the
GNAC.
GNAC.
I love the way they look. My gosh, it's just nice to watch a team that's so fluid and they can shoot the ball. Yeah. Anybody can shoot on the team.
Yeah, they're big and they can and big and athletic. So that's a nice combination.
Yep.
Millard West is 5-2. The Islanders they played them Saturday night at home. They're 7th in the power points.
That's a terrible weekend.
Yeah, that's a tough weekend.
Wow.
They played a tough. Millard West has played a tough schedule.
Oh, boy.
Hung tough with some teams, and so the Islanders at 3-6, they have their work cut out for them. I think Maya Slough, their new coach, their young new head coach, is trying some new things, and we'll see where he ends up on this after this weekend. I think it's one of those things you want the kids to play hard, play well.
They are playing. And when you said 3-6, I'm thinking that doesn't seem possible because they're there almost every game. So it's going to get better,
It'll get better. We'll see how the Islanders are going to do. The Northwest Vikings, they have Columbus Lakeview. That's a game that we'll have live streamed on Friday night.
Yep.
And then they have York, good Class B team. As we talked at the outset, they're going to need to try to find some offense.
Yeah, they will. They will. Yeah, they have to do a little shooting practice maybe, but, part of that is the defense again.
That's exactly right. You got to make a 15-footer. That's what basketball comes down to.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's for sure.
You got to make a 15-footer.
Anything inside there, yes.
Yeah, so, Central Catholic, what a schedule.
This week is a killer, isn't it?
They played Friday, and now they play Monday, Tuesday, and then again Friday and Saturday. That's a lot of basketball.
Yep.
They have Blue Hill, Holdridge, and Kearney Catholic, the boys, on paper should probably win all 3 games, but you never know. At Kearney Catholic probably will be the toughest of the 3, I think.
That will, and I think Holdridge is a tough place to play too.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how good they are, but that crowd is always really supportive. So it'll be a tough week for them coming off that Friday night, and then I think they play next Tuesday also. So it's a tough stretch. You got to do it though, George.
You got to do it, and the thing I'm sure that Coach Martinez is looking at is where are their legs going to be come next weekend.
That's right.
They have games tonight and tomorrow, and then where will the legs be? How much can you do on the 2 days in between at practice without getting their legs just completely shot? So it'll be interesting to see. The Heartland Lutheran boys 4-5 on the season. They're at Riverside and at Red Cloud, both number 2 tier teams. So they're going to have the work cut out for them on the road. Those games are Thursday and Saturday for them. So that's where they're going to be.
Well, you can throw out last weekend for Heartland Lutheran too, because those were a C2 team and a C1 team.
Right,
that's tough competition.
Yeah, Lincoln Lutheran, the C1 team, they took them to overtime.
Yeah, and that's a great. Who was it? Was it Lincoln
Lutheran?
I'll tell you what, that's a great defensive team. I'll tell you, George. So that's a great feather in that hat.
And then they had Lutheran High, Northwest. They lost by 1. So that's a pretty good weekend of basketball. You like to get the W, but I think all things considered, they played pretty tough.
They're on the right track.
On the right track, and they're on the road.
Can't wait to see
just
them.
like Central Catholic. So between Heartland Lutheran and Central Catholic, those gas prices is a good thing that they're doing better. So
that's right.
We're going to be right back talking about girls high school basketball after a word from Snap Fitness.
What's the most centrally located gym in Grand Island? Try Snap Fitness, a 24/7 gym that's loaded with state-of-the-art equipment from Cybex for both strength and cardio. Located at 217 East Dolly Park Road in Grand Island.
We are back for the second half of In the Hoop. Bobby Mills and George Ayub here, theindependent.com. We're going to talk girls high school basketball. The Islanders, 3-5 on the year, have a pretty tough weekend as the Islander boys with Norfolk 6-3, and then Millard West 8-1. West is 4th in power points. Norfolk's down a little bit, about the middle of the pack. But these will be tough games. Norfolk at Norfolk.
Yeah, I saw Norfolk's girls play on New Year's Eve too, and they've got a pretty nice team. But they lost to Kearney, which is a good team, so it'll still be a tough deal for the Islander girls.
Norfolk, the Bradley girl shoots the ball real well for them.
She does. Don't leave her open.
Yeah, she will shoot the ball, and that runs in that family pretty well.
Oh yeah.
And then Millard West, of course, had a terrific volleyball team, good athletes on that team, so they have the work cut out for them. Saturday night here against Millard West, the Viking girls from Northwest High will be against Columbus Lakeview at home. We'll have that game, the girls and the boys games, on theindependent.com. So I hope you can join us for that. Brought to you by Dinsdale Automotive. And then Saturday night, they take on a 7-1 York team.
Well, that York girls team is good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're good. And they're ranked 3 in the power points. And so that's a pretty tough weekend for the Viking girls. They should get past Lakeview. Lakeview's 1-6.
Yeah.
But then they're going to have to come right back. Of course, they don't travel, so you never know.
That helps there, that home court advantage.
They have state champion pedigree out there. You know, that counts for something in my book. I think it really does.
It does.
Some of those girls who are on that team, they know how to win.
That's right.
They know how to win. So they're coming off pretty tough. They beat Ralston. They scored 61 against Ralston,
which is good.
That's a lot of points they put up there, and played Scott pretty tough. 56-45 was the final there. So Columbus, Lakeview, and York. The Central Catholic Crusaders, they like the boys, have 4 games this week. Blue Hill, Holdridge, Kearney Catholic, and Donovan Trumbull. Unlike the boys, this is a minefield.
Yeah.
Blue Hills 6-2. That's a D1 team.
Always good in girls basketball.
Very good. Holdridge, of course, is.
BJ Blaze. Where are they? What's their record? I don't even know. I'm sure BJ hasn't playing well.
7-2.
Oh,
6 in the power points. Yeah, they're a tough crew, and they were a tough crew last year.
Oh yeah.
He just kind of reloaded. He lost the big girl inside, but I think he's going to, obviously they're playing well at 7-2. And then they have Kearney Catholic 9-0, undefeated. Get out of town!
Oh my goodness! And
they're first in the power points.
Yeah. Oh man, what did they do?
By the time they get to Donovan Trumbull Saturday night, Donovan Trumbull comes in C2 team at 2-7.
They're going to like that.
They're going to like that.
If they have any
If
legs.
they have any legs left, So really tough week for Central
If
Catholic
they can
girls.
get through this, they're so short on roster. It's just,
Right. And then the following week they have that York team we were talking about that plays Northwest. So this is a tough schedule. They have Adams Central later, Hastings St. Cecilia later. Those are really highly ranked teams winning a lot of ball games. So
They might have to scold Howard for that schedule.
yeah.
That's a tough one.
He's probably not hanging out at practice seeing what's going on because they're going to run him out of the gym.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So tough week. Heartland Lutheran girls have Riverside and Red Cloud. Riverside comes in 3-6. Red Cloud 6-3. So, the Heartland Lutheran girls are 4-6. They kind of up and down. They lost 4 in a row, then they won a couple. Now it's win loss, win loss, coming right back. So they're looking, I think, to get on a little streak here. And
Good coach out there.
yeah.
Catherine's a good coach,
Yeah.
so they'll get another streak together.
Yeah, I think they're going to. This is a shot for them because then next week they have Hampton 7-1, and then as I look down their schedule, they have a lot of winnable ball games there. They do play a good Fullerton team, and Burwell's always pretty good. So they have a chance to kind of get on a run here. The girls do.
They do,
and I think that'd be a great deal for them.
Going into sub-districts.
Going into sub-districts. So that's it for girls high school basketball. Are you with me Friday night, or are you doing the PA?
Doing the PA Friday night. I think a week from tomorrow night we probably are at. Do we have the Center of Girls in Central Catholic?
do.
Yeah.
We have Central Catholic.
It's always fun to watch Kathy Mettenbrink's teams.
Yeah,
They're
always
very
play
good.
tough. Fun to watch them. Saw Kathy at the basketball game. She was just a fan.
She's everywhere.
Friday night.
Yep.
Yeah, just a fan.
Love
Friday
that
night.
coach.
So we'll be Zach and I will be there Friday night for Northwest, and Columbus Lakeview. We'll be back next Monday to talk more high school hoop. For In the Hoop, I'm George Abe on TheIndependent.com.
Visit Snap Fitness in Grand Island for all of your workout needs. State-of-the-art equipment and personal trainers will help you reach the exercise and health goals you have in mind. Located at 217 East Dolly Park Road in Grand Island.